Okay. Okay. Yeah, maybe give him something else. Oh, he's gonna cry though. It's okay. If he cries, it's okay. Hello everybody, it's the Muslim doula here. I thought I would record this video because when I first gave birth to my second baby, one of the hardest things throughout the entire day was to try to pray at home, was to do Salat, Namaz. I know it's hard enough to be left alone at home with your newborn baby. It's weird to say that, but it is. It's overwhelming, it's scary, especially when you have another baby in the picture, or a toddler or kid who's very dependent on you, because you're recovering, but you're also trying to take care of them, and then you're trying to figure out this newborn. Hopefully these tips can help you stay at home moms, stay at home dads. And remember, for women, after you give birth, it's usually about 10 days that you have to start praying again. So keep that in mind. It's always really good to have your babies around you when you're praying, and especially if they're able to, it's really good to have them mimic you. But that being said, I know it's very difficult, especially to leave your two babies alone, because things can happen. When you're praying, you can't stop just to kind of get involved and tell them, no, don't do this, don't do that. If I were to have left my newborn baby alone with my 13-month-old, she would just smack him because she doesn't understand, right? So she'll just keep smacking him, and if I'm busy praying, he's going to be crying, being beat up, and she's just going to keep doing it because she doesn't understand. It's always really good to try to keep them around you so they can watch you pray, but it's also good to try to have a little barrier in between them, so to protect them from each other, because accidents do happen. And the last general tip is, the best thing is to try and do it when one or both babies are asleep. So hopefully these tips are good, and this is the chart that I made. So depending on what you have around your own house, these are some useful items that I find helpful to put one or both babies in to form that barrier that I was talking about, to protect them. So the first option, as listed on the chart, is to have your baby pray on the prayer mat beside you. So you can get a mini one that you can put beside yours, or you can just have them beside you. So this is my eldest daughter joining me here, while my other baby is in one of the other things that I have listed, so either the high chair or the bouncer. And so this one here is one of them in the bouncer and one of them in the high chair while I am praying. Next on the chart is the bouncer. So you can have one of the babies in the bouncer while the other one is in the other stuff, or just standing beside the baby on the bouncer. In this example, my baby is in the bouncer while my other one is just standing next to him there. Also, there is the playpen option, so you can have the baby in there or the toddler while the other one is outside of the playpen, so that also helps protect them. And similarly to the playpen, the crib gives you the option of putting one or the other baby in there while the other one is outside, so again, giving that barrier to protect them while you're praying. And lastly on the list is the swing. If you have one, you can put usually the smaller baby in there while the other one is either standing or on the other stuff that's listed, like the high chair or the bouncer or the playpen. Fajr is the quickest and shortest prayer, so that's quite easy to do. Right now, I have until about 8 a.m. to pray, so I can sneak out of bed while my newborn is still sleeping, or sometimes take him with me. But more than likely my eldest child is still asleep or just kind of playing in bed, because she plays for a bit before she calls me to come get her. So I'm able to pray that one. For Dhuhr and Asr prayers, this is the one that you're more likely to be home alone for. This is the one that I found the hardest to be able to maintain. So again, best thing to do is, once you get a routine, try to do it when one or both babies are napping. For Maghrib and Isha, this one, again, your husband is likely to be at home for this one, so it's nice to have him watch one or both kids, but again, it's always nice to have him only have to watch one, so you could do it while one's napping. It's always best to pray prayers on time. You know, that's the best option, but motherhood and parenthood is very difficult, and in order to find something sustainable, something you can maintain and not be resentful for, you gotta find something that works for you, and you just gotta get your prayers in. That's priority, is to get your prayers and to not let anything become qada, because I know things get really hectic and busy, you lose track of time, you have no energy, you don't know how you're gonna fit it in, but you gotta make it happen, and you can. And so hopefully these tips help out. Cut yourself some slack, and it's okay if you don't pray completely on the time that you're supposed to. Just get the prayer out there. If you have any questions at all, or if you have any stories or comments or even better suggestions, please leave them in the comments below for others to benefit from. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, please let me know, and please subscribe as well. And take care. Salam Aleikum.